It was the summer of 1953 when destiny padded into the small railway station of Campiglia Marittima, nestled in the heart of Tuscany, Italy. A scruffy, amber-coated mutt hopped down from a freight train, unknown and unnamed. He was no pedigree, no herald of lineage, just a dog with bright eyes and a nose for travel. The station master, a man with a poet's heart, took notice. Though he had a family and a job, he found space in his life for this wandering soul. He named him Lampo, Italian for lightning, not for his speed, but for the way he struck your heart when he looked at you. Lampo wasn't a pet. He was a companion, a traveler, a creature of habit and mystery. Soon, Lampo made it clear that he wasn't just any station dog. With uncanny precision, he began boarding trains on his own. Not just for short hops, he traveled across Italy, from Rome to Naples, Pisa to Florence, always returning home to Campiglia as if drawn by a compass no human could see. He mastered train timetables better than most conductors. Every morning, he'd escort the station master's daughter to school in Piombino, riding the train beside her, waiting through the day, then returning home with her at dusk. Passengers greeted him like an old friend. Conductors learned his name. He became a fixture of the rail. Was it instinct? Was it genius? Some called it a miracle. Others, just Lampo being Lampo. But not everyone saw Lampo's charm. In an era ruled by bureaucracy, the presence of a dog riding government trains didn't sit well with certain officials. In 1961, after one too many complaints, Lampo was forcibly taken, loaded onto a freight train bound south, far from Tuscany, far from Campiglia. The station master was heartbroken. But just 5 months later, like a ghost riding steam, Lampo returned. Thin, ragged, yet alive. He had crossed hundreds of kilometers alone. How he did it remains a mystery. But Campiglia rejoiced, and Lampo was unofficially granted what paperwork never could: freedom to ride. Lampo's legend grew. He became a symbol of wanderlust and loyalty. Newspapers featured his story. Tourists came to catch a glimpse. He posed for photos with children, slept in the shade of the station walls, and at times vanished for days, only to return with soot in his fur and the scent of distant towns on his breath. He embodied the spirit of the railway: movement, connection, and the hum of the unknown. It was the sad summer of 1961. As he was crossing the tracks, they say to protect a dog, his little friend, Lampo was fatally struck by one of the train he loved so much. The station fell silent. The station master mourned not just a dog, but a kindred soul. But death could not erase what Lampo had etched into the hearts of those who knew him. A statue was placed at the Campiglia station. It stands there still, not far from where his paws once trod. His eyes are turned toward the tracks, as if waiting for the next train, or perhaps remembering the thousands he rode. Lampo wasn't just a railway dog. He was a tale of loyalty unshaken by distance, of curiosity without fear, of freedom tempered by love. His story has been told in books, in classrooms, and now, perhaps, in the quiet smile you wear as you hear his name.
Iscriviti. Subscribe, please. Wow.